See you later, nerds.
哎，队友呢？
队友嘞？
哎，队友呢？队友呢？
队友呢？
Get quite handedly as our game will resume and we'll hop right into it.
Get ready to do it, man. I'm really interested to watch this one, particularly because of the one and only the Phantom Assassin. So this is a hero that we've seen recently coming up a little bit more often in North America. I was looking at the stats from this league and what we've seen, 40% win rate. That's not that great, but when we've been watching another tournament that we've been keeping a track of, mainly in the North American region, it's all the way up at 60%. So I really want to see like what that disparity is about, how teams are playing it, and maybe Abed bring a little bit of flavor to the region. We'll have to see.
And you know what has felt like the strongest PAs has been when it's the underdog.
True.
It's it's been these teams that we haven't been expecting to take victories, like beating Business Associates. I believe it was them who managed to take that one apart because of the PA.
It was Omega Gaming. Yeah, it was okay.
Yes. Yeah. So that's our hero right now in North America. So you're welcome. I sent it to NA Duo. She's our NA hero right now, and we'll see if Abed, obviously NA player from Team EG, will be able to carry it through. It's all coming together here, folks.
That's right.
Aren't you glad we showed up?
You're making a lot of love, I'm sure, in Twitch chat at the moment. But that's how it goes.
We all know it's the best Twitch chat region.
The battle begins.
I learned that fact very quickly in my career, that it's all about the C Twitch chat.
Well, we do have a trade-off there. Looks like it's going to be 2 runes apiece. No problemo at all. Grimstroke, another hero that you always sort of seem to have a soft spot for. Why do you like this guy so much?
Does it all, baby.
Yeah.
Super safe support pick. I'm shocked we don't see it more often, frankly. EKB piercing disable. Silences we've talked about are like kind of busted. Plus the silence that you can't really do anything about. Unless you've got like EKB or whatever. Like, he's gonna get the bug on you, and certain supports have a really hard time with that. And then he's got wave clear, wave clear, guys. 10 out of 10.
Super good stuff. And particularly, I'm surprised they decided to pick Pango. Like, you think about Grimstroke into Pango, all this stuff sounds terrible for Pango. He's getting silenced. He has to actually like sit there and swing his little rapier around and try and get the bug off of him. He gets soul bound, and then he's just standing in place looking sheepish. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, that part is a little bit rough, but other than that, the Pango pick's quite good. I do like that aspect of it. The Drow too, we've seen a little bit lately, usually to try and like punish some of the weaker offlanes as whoa. All right, I had some major lag there, but looks like the game was okay, so we're all good. Sand King and Phoenix though seems like something that might be a little bit harder for a Drow to deal with Avenge.
Yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. I would imagine you get up in there, and it looks like they're actually going to switch it over and put Zephyr down here as well. I thought that they were going to keep the Grimstroke for a little bit, but we have seen sort of a revitalization of these Sand Kings, occasionally playing with the caustic builds that can be really hard to deal with. As Cuckoo burrow strikes through, finds himself a little DJ action, but did he bite off more than he could chew? Raven.
That for a range creep? That must have been.
Point well taken. Don't you dare.
They managed to bring it down Mr. Cuckoo, and jabs afterwards going down to Abed. So both off lanes getting taken down by the safe lane. I guess Frev's not. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's nice for PA though. Getting the early kill, as also Frev not able to connect on the stomp. At least not for the harass, just gets some damage on the creeps for the last hits. And happy to deny under tower even at 0. But here in the mid lane now, the Pango versus the Doom, dead even in terms of the last. It's a few more denies onto Carl, but likely not going to amount to too much. Can't really trade that hard as Carl because of the potential with the lucky shot, and you don't really want to trade when you're not under the tower with the armor.
Burrow strike
Down
again.
Bottom.
Going on to Raven, trying to do what he can, but they do have a multi-shot afterwards. Although a creep wave here to soak up the damage, so they won't decide to use it. Instead, trying to farm underneath the tower for Raven. second point there on the Frost Arrows is up top. A little bit of a chase down onto Whitemon. He's already used the cookie, but does have another Scatter Blast. Might be enough for the kill here, actually. Whitemon, Fairy Fire, manages to find the stun, but I think he's dead.
Denied.
Jabs.
What just happened?
Big bad old lady. Kills him off. Grandma.
I'm thinking that was not actually all according to plan.
No. That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
Tell him a few lies there, I think, on our Phantom Assassin.
So lanes right now looking fairly good for the offlaner after those first rounds of kills, just in terms of CS. You've got the Centaur up top that's got crazy high base damage. Sand King also that can keep the pressure on with the Burrow Strike and such. And different DJ trading hits there. I think Zephyr should be fine. In fact, he can keep that pressure on if he wants.
It does feel like another one of these games where that Roche fight is going to determine a lot of the pacing of like the mid game, right? I mean, we have the Drow lineup. That's a bit of a classic for her, as well as the fact that you have this Phantom Assassin, because that basically dictates your next item, right? If you get the Aegis, you might not have to go for that BKB, and then you can go for the Basher first or something after your Deso. Thinking your Deso +1 item, be it like Battle Fury or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably Battle Fury this game.
That's always the big question. The thing Kyo was talking about in there of like, do you want to go for it? It feels like it's hard to play that like super fast tempo, not playing with the Battle Fury nowadays. But then again, you know, there's also something to be said for just showing up in a Drow's lane and like ending her life. Raven definitely can run into some problems there if the PA is able to stay on top.
Well, it kind of makes you wonder about all those carries we've been seeing today, even building these halberds early, right?
Yeah.
PA feels like a really awkward hero to do it on, but it's also a Drow, so it's very tempting.
Yeah, definitely. And certainly we're going to be seeing it, I would imagine, on these other cores as well. But, you know, a little bit more survivability, why not? Get that little halberd working on the PA, and then just double down on the evasion. Why not? But
probably because it feels kind of awful on PA. The reason why not. But, you know, it is tempting. I will say that.
yeah, I'm just going to go with you for a second. I like the idea. Cookie, onto the creep. A little roly-poly action. Oh, he missed, though, trying to go back in.
Yeah, it's been awkward.
Jeez.
I think he was going to be too close to the bounce back or something, so he was trying to hit like a really funky angle.
Yeah.
Just nearly missed it.
Wow.
Cuckoo under tower, though.
TPing away. But that will not work. That, oof. Jeez. And then Fairy Fire afterwards. God, that was about as bad as it could have gone for Cuckoo.
Yeah, he's definitely getting some of these greenier Burrow Strikes, huh? I mean, his last hits are still pretty good, though, at the very least.
Yeah.
It's not like he's having like a totally disastrous lane. He's just taking a little bit too much gold over that Drow Ranger. She is the top of the Radiant squad now.
Yeah, it is. It's very little actual net worth. I mean, 1,000 separating between the highest core and the lowest core in the game right now. So game's still feeling very even across the board. It's probably just those big rotations in Moon. You know, obviously having already used the Rolling Thunder, he will have it back up again shortly. And Cookie again finds the catch. They do have the roll back up in 5 seconds. Can they time it perfectly? Stampede afterwards. Carl is just so goddamn tanky. They Fairy Fire available. Oh, does he want to use it? What? He just thought he was dead, I guess.
The roll would have killed him.
Yeah, that's fair. Jabs burning down. Will he end up dying? Yes. They at least get a return kill, but man.
Unfortunately, no XP for a Phoenix, though.
Yeah.
That would have been nice. Yeah, so not able to find the Doom play there to maybe provide the turnaround opportunity for them. But he's got double supports that really like the level 6. I mean, Grave's okay before level 6, but the Soulbind gives you that actual like real turnaround potential. And of course, we'll have our double Dooms coming out this game too.
Dude, and with like the like rotations there mid, it left us in 2 1v1s. And now it was a 2,000 gold lead just a second ago for Fnatic. They're kind of coming away slightly ahead in all 3 lanes. I'm really worried about GeekFam. Oh, Abed. Multi-shot out there. Oh, it's a lot of damage. And Abed just going to go down. Raven finds the kill.
level 4 in the multi-shots right now. No need for the silence. That is a ton of damage.
Doomed on Pango. Can they get the denial if they find it? DJ, the last second, ending his buddy's life, but saving him as well from a cruel fate of giving gold away to the enemy team is Forev trying to keep this tier 1 tower alive, and he's going to do it.
Dire's
Tim
top
can't
tower
keep
is
the
under
pressure on anymore. Damn, dude.
That is a good thing to point out, though, is that the tower pressure is pretty weak from GeekFam. All right, I mean, your Tricore is Sand King, PA, and Doom, so you need a lot of kills to bring down towers, and you probably have to play around these catapult waves pretty hard.
Yes.
I mean, Fnatic isn't incredible, just because like Centaur is not as crazy against towers as he was with the active on the return anymore, but it's certainly still a little bit better than GeekFam's.
Yes. Really?
Mind you, the defense of the towers is pretty good from GeekFam, right? Because they have this first item Veil on the Sand King, and you're always threatening that Burrow Strike. And especially once you have the Soulbind and a couple more levels in the Stroke of Fate, then it's really hard to push the towers in.
Stun goes out with the dust as well. Moon gonna cancel it. Epicenter wants to turn to fight. Ain't gonna happen, mister. Stampede at extra damage ensures the kill.
That's a really hard spot to fight too with the Pango, because like you're not gonna get any bounces on your ulti. You just need to start like right-clicking right away. So I'm glad Moon didn't like try and get greedy and go for the wall or something, like one of those nearby ones, because there really wasn't much to try and make that play.
I had the fight recap open and it showed Epicenter used and Burrow Strike, 0 damage dealt. It's the first time I've seen that before. It's really sad.
Yeah, that is a little depressing, isn't it? Now it's Jabs who gets all the space this time.
I mean,
he's just been camping down here forever.
Yeah, that's what he did last game too, it felt like as well.
Yeah.
He'll have a very nice time. He's catching up right now to Cuckoo. But I'm just sort of looking at this net worth graph slowly but steadily tilting upwards, and
it's real bad.
Yeah, I'm concerned. Granted, like, you have great teamfight ultis on GeekFam, but you play them in concert and smoke is broken immediately by DJ who just runs away. They're gonna get bounties. Clean play from Fnatic here.
So much of their game is going to depend on Carl getting Blink, War Stomp, and Cuckoo getting probably a Blink too. And man, Cuckoo is not progressing.
Struggle bus. Frev? This is huge. If they can get this kill, they just use Stampede back up in 18 seconds. He has a hood though. All right, yeah, Doom is gonna be dead. He's definitely gonna go down. So they managed to find a kill with the Doom now. Very needed.
It does look like they've just been clearing out these ancients though with the Drow as they now move towards that mid tower for the catapult wave. So that's gonna steal away any opportunity for GeekFam to push, and they immediately start TPing in. And of course, there's the Sand King and the Grimstroke, so big old stroke coming through.
A lot of damage. Oh my god! The multi-shot damage!
That's embarrassing.
Dude, they destroyed him. That did so much damage so quickly. Raven diving in now. Zephyr, he is gonna just melt here as well. They get a denial nice. At the very least, but how much damage did that do to Cuckoo? It was 700 damage in like less than a second.
It was 518 just from the multi-shot.
Dire's middle tower
Trent,
has fallen.
This is looking tough.
This one is it's going off the rails real fast. Now, mind you, we've had these PA games. We've had the comebacks.
Is under attack.
Is the hero for it, right?
Yes.
Get the big crits, get the big swings. Oh, they're gooping. They're just throwing him out there.
Gooping out. Oh my god! How does he stop it?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Stop bullying him.
Is under attack.
Not with this team. He's stuck away from all the rest of his teammates. Now
Zephyr. Like, if I'm Zephyr, I'm dewarding that high ground. It's like, what?
I don't know. They did it to get the vision. Burrow Strike out now. Rolling Thunder afterwards. Moon's gonna be controlled. Moon gonna die. Big kill there. Carl needed it in a bad way.
And now they do get back on the Grimstroke.
Radiant's
DJ
top
chucks out
tower
a
is
stun
under
and a
attack.
swap. They want Cuckoo.
Oh god, they just keep on bullying Cuckoo. Raven gets one last hit. They're gonna find it. Meanwhile, the Supernova. This is a big turnaround if they can get it. Are they gonna be able to bring down the Supernova? They do. Raven swap back. His teammates protecting him over and over. Whitemon is going to fall. Abed just wants to find a target to stay on. Now they're trying to get away. Rev, Stampede back up in 10 seconds. Cookie is going to. Ooh! Wow. That was very close.
That was sick. The double blinks.
Get us away.
Meanwhile, Raven managed to steal some ancients before escaping.
Accidentally stacked.
Yeah, boo.
He'll come back for it later. I don't know if PA is going to be able to take it. As we take a look at these replay here as well, just devastating. Quick little jump through, and everybody moves into position to focus the egg.
Oh man,
Rev.
if only. I mean, there's a Snapfire though. Like,
Scanning.
that's the real problem, is that no matter what they get, like they basically need like blink, stomp, and then the doom on the Snapfire to get an egg off.
Carl spots him. Hoof stomp and swashbuckles away before he can get him. Stampede afterwards. Burrow strike now, trying to catch for the kill. Moon turns.
But there's no follow-up because they just missed the blink.
Let's battle it. Back and forth in the
Nice
Coop.
angle.
Got him. Coop.
That was nice. That was a really good turn by Moon.
Yes. It's like a little K-turn backing up my car.
All right, well, 14-minute Roche. I think this might even beat the timing we had earlier today when it was the fastest Roche.
Yes.
It was like 14:40 or something when they finished it.
And I guess Drow, too, so good against this with the marksmanship also. Just ignoring the
Radiant
base armor of Roche.
Off and through him.
And Grimstroke throws out Stroke of Fate, but not going to happen. And, oh, it's so much damage. Whitemon's level 6. Ooh, there's a giant stack here too. If Fnatic, yeah, they're pinging it right now. He's like, we need to take this, guys, please. 7 minutes and a half faster. The Roche.
And I mean, we had a little bit of a discussion about that earlier, like this week. Like the idea of just like getting that cheese faster too is just gonna be so strong from the next Roche.
Yeah.
Assuming they get it, you know, maybe GeekFam can actually capitalize on that.
Possibility. Anything is possible.
Well, not anything.
Yeah. Fair.
Total Plus says 10% is possible here
Is under
for
attack.
GeekFam.
Moon jumps away there from the Doom. Does look like they are going to come and invade yet again. Abed trying to farm up. He's still 2 items away from getting that Battle Fury done. It's so hard to fight. It's so hard to do anything right now for GeekFam.
They might get the Pango.
You still got Aegis.
Yeah, they don't want to commit the Doom for it.
Stampede
It's
in for
understandable.
creeps.
They're gonna smoke and try and go for the Soulbind Doom.
Radiant's middle tower is under
That's
attack.
the only play.
Yeah, and just keep forcing these fights on the opposite side of the map, so they're giving space over for Abed to farm.
Raven, gonna be the one found, goes back the other direction. 4-step trying to live. Gust onto 4 and then the runaway. Oh, can the team get there in time? Raven in trouble. Burrow strike, he's dead. I don't think there's any way you're saving him, but maybe they can get a good fight afterwards as the rest of them show up. Swap in onto Carl Soulbind. Does he decide to turn around to the Doom? The swap the other direction, he's not dooming him. Now the toss over to the other angle. They're gonna bring down the Supernova. Team zigging where they should have zagged. Whitemon, oh, he gets stunned. That's a save of life.
For my coffee.
That was where you get the sig.
Yes, that was the one.
Radiant's
Slow
top
down.
tower
All right,
is
now
under
they're gonna
attack.
roll. And poor old Carl
Tower is under attack.
going to be controlled and going to be killed. So even when it's good, they still lose a lot.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
How about Abed though? How's he looking? Almost done the Battle Fury.
Oh, and his stack is going to get taken right as he wants to go in for
Oh,
God.
that was juicy.
That was so much gold.
And under the ward too. He even had to watch it happen.
Yeah. They waited until after they took it to D-Ward. The mental warfare. Blink Centaur now. GeekFam. We've seen the potential there. You've got all these single targeted spells. If they can manage to work them all together, And Abed just needs some more time here as he's got the Battle Fury done. Clear through Ancients now. A little bit.
Oh, the sad graphic. Oh no.
Yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad.
Dire's
is
top
hard.
tower is under attack.
That it most certainly is, my good friend.
Dire's structures
6K
are
lead
fortified.
at the 18-man mark, and they just hop on another tower, for which GeekFam can pretty much only watch. Moon will check the tree line,
Radiant
but
structures are fortified.
he's fairly confident there won't be an egg here. They start heading towards the mid, but the swap is being set up here.
Top tower is under attack.
Okay. Abed forced back. The Jabs just like zoned out the Phantom Assassins
Dire's top tower has
themselves.
fallen.
Yeah, they kind of freaked him out with the stampede.
Yeah, that and the cookie. He thought he was dead. That's what he was all according to planning. But I was kind of wondering with this, you know, Aegis here, if they're gonna try and like do a little test up high ground, but they're just gonna be confident taking a tier 2 outpost and then claiming the other one across the map.
Well, I gotta say, their plan for revenge on Raven is not going too swimmingly so far.
Dire's middle
No,
tower
I think
is under
Raven
attack.
was integral to that plan. Integral to how GeekFam were playing before. A little tough. Still, obviously.
Yeah, that's brutal, man.
Yeah. You win the previous tournament, first place. Your player leaves and then potentially get
Dire's
knocked
top
out by the
tower
team
is
that.
under attack.
Oh,
Radiant's bottom tower
it's a painful
is under
story.
attack.
Sets up a big redemption arc for later.
Yeah, there you go.
That's season 2.
Yeah, we'll get an anime going. It'll be fine. All right, Cuckoo, make a play. Just go kill someone.
Do it.
How hard can that be?
Leave it up. Oh no. Oh no.
Crossed on the wires there, I think.
Cuckoo. Soulbind on
There
to
it is.
2. Okay. Dagger, Doom onto both of them. They're very tanky though. They are very tanky, boys. Swap back again, keeping the center alive. Cookie back afterwards. They do manage to find the finish. DJ also going to fall. Something going right here, but look at the damage out from Raven. 3-shot Whitemon. Oh my goodness, they will find the stun onto Moon, but the cookie afterwards to dodge the burrow strike, finish off the Phoenix, disarm afterwards onto poor old Abed as he too will fall.
That was insult to injury right there.
Unreal. Wow.
I was kind of loving these multi-shots. I was thinking maybe we'd see the cooldown.
Yeah.
Been killing it so hard. But 10 agi is 10 agi.
The multi-shots hit harder. His base damage right now. So farmed.
Yeah, that is completely absurd. What a hero.
At 20 minutes.
I am surprised we don't see this hero more often. I mean, I get that she needs like a pretty good lane and whatnot, but her ability to farm ancients, like that's something that a lot of heroes are starting to lack with a Battle Fury.
Cookie trying to live. Epicenter comes out with the burrow strike. DJ does not have a swap, but Raven off to the side, able to live for a moment, but only a moment. Will eventually die. Carl gets killed by the double edge. Now trying to find more burrow strike onto 2, and then the retreat. GeekFam. They got what they came for, which was a kill onto Raven. They said it at the start of the series.
Yeah, that is a favorable trade. 1v1. But unfortunately, I don't think they'll get too much out of this because the timing of Roche will be plenty of time to return, and that was good procs.
Oh, poor old Zephyr.
Couple of javelins in on that one, I think.
Dire's
Yep.
middle tower is under attack.
Jabs gets a double kill from him. Kind of snags it away.
Man's got a farm.
What the just happened?
He is looking
Dire
quite
are
strong.
Scanning.
So complete and utter map control right now, even with Drow Ranger dead. Fnatic are not really that concerned. And Raven spots.
Jeez. Jabs has Glimmer and Mech done.
Yeah, dude, he's packed.
It's almost as rich as Cuckoo.
Been a really, really strong showing from Jabs in both of the games too, right? Like his
Yeah.
Phoenix last game was amazing. Oh, 10,000 gold lead at 22 minutes. Fnatic continuing to hold on here. have a feeling we might. Oh, wait a minute though. Double edge onto both of them. Silence. But then the haste run and run away.
For my coffin.
I was gonna say that I have a feeling that we might end up seeing sort of some more pretty intense pressure on the map, but then also DJ maybe trying to hold on to these swaps just to make sure he can get Raven alive. Because he's been using him somewhat aggressively.
The catch is getting a little bit better now at this point, right?
Yeah.
It seems they can actually get a little bit close to Raven.
Again, Supernova almost gonna be at level 2 for Zephyr here. And probably that Roche fight, which a minute and a half from respawning is going to be the big thing to watch for. If GeekFam want to find a way back into this game, at least, it needs to be around the pit and around their team fight. And now that is not going to help them get there. It's Cuckoo. Somebody's got to die when you're doing these types of moves when you're this far behind.
Yeah. I mean, he just burrows back into a creep wave when the pan goes directly next to him in the tree line. He had no hope.
Radiant's bottom
All right,
tower is
BKB
under
though
attack.
on our Doom.
Okay.
10k lead is certainly difficult, but we've seen worse. Bigger comebacks.
That's true. And oftentimes
I've seen a 0% comeback.
oftentimes it's around these BKBs, which PA is going for next. Like, I completely agree with this item build from Abed. He has to go for it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
And you know, it
middle
is Aegis
tower is
and
under
cheese.
attack.
So maybe if they can get that, can put them in a better position for the next fight.
Totally.
That hopefully.
I think that there's a chance you could win a fight here if you're GeekFam. You know, big hoof stomp.
The stars got to align though.
It's true. Yes. There's no doubt about that.
The Centaur has 4 hooves and Doom only has 2.
That's right.
So what do you think of that?
I think he's got to put some downward dog action on there. Got to do some yoga.
Are his hands hooves? I don't think so.
I mean,
Radiant's
no.
bottom tower is under attack.
In the moment of need, you can make it work.
Hey, did you guys notice that new AA set has the wrong number of fingers on the back arms? Yeah, you're welcome.
Well
We
done.
ruined that for ourselves. Otherwise, my AK Lyrical ruined it.
That's true. I ruined it for everybody. It's going to spread far and wide, that information.
Spare arm to 3 fingers. Where's the 4th finger? Where is Valve the Lord? All right, it's very important to me. All right, either way, doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
They're roaching.
This was supposed to be their moment. They had BKBs on both their cores. No. We're geek.
It's okay, now I just need to get to the Aegis and the cheese.
Okay.
And this MKB.
Okay. Knowing is the first step to succeeding.
Need a plan.
That's right.
The plan is for Fnatic to not cast spells.
Okay.
So Soulbind Doom.
There you go.
Boom. Can't cast spells.
Cuckoo starts the action, maybe.
Hey, Zephyr's level 12. It's a pretty good egg.
Yeah. The pieces are coming together. Stampede, the burrow defensively, not the way you want to start it, but Soulbind, okay. Now jump forward, they got 2 of them caught to the side, blink, stop, stun, but they won't get the double doom. Can they win this fight without it? No. As Zephyr's gonna try and run away, but he's swapped back in, pops the Supernova immediately, going to fall. They get the silence as well on a Cuckoo, stun, done. And well, it is time to look for more or just go to the buildings, because eventually GeekFam will show up there and then you can kill him. Wowzers.
Yeah, come a knocking and someone will answer. And Raven is way back, firing in there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Strength of even when you lose the Venge, you keep the aura. What you like to see. Barely living there. 150 HP left on the illusion.
Yeah, get that thing nice and far back.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Buildings are falling. There's a split push sort of happening from Abed, who's trying to cut waves down bottom, but yeah, it looks right now as if Fnatic wanting to stick
Radiant's
around at
bottom
least for the
tower
moment.
is under attack.
Yeah, they should back a little bit though. The Venge is still on the run, getting here, and they know they're still Doom right now too.
Yeah. Soulbind back up in 20 seconds. Oh, again, maybe a hope, maybe a dream. Abed. At this point, like, I just want to see him buy like a demon edge or something, you know? Oh, God. There they go.
Dire's top tower
Quick
is
kill
under
there
attack.
on a Cuckoo. It happens so
Wow, Frav's
rapidly.
actually dancing in the sun right.
Not a fair to keep.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's
And
middle
Raven's
barracks
just beating away at
fallen.
this. They still have a tier 2 down bottoms. That feels like it's going to be sort of their holdout point. But it really feels like Abed needs a rapier. And like even then, it's not clear that that's going to matter.
For my coffin.
Yeah, that's a quality YOLO though.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
Let's see
under
it, 2,700. All right, easy.
He can make it happen. They still need to go and deal with the tier 2 tower bottom, most likely. Unless Fnatic just want to do what they did last game and go tier 4s.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So, smoke up now. For that soulbind opening, you don't want to doom the Aegis, but you don't want to not doom the Aegis either.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
You don't want to do a lot of things. Looking for that burrow strike blow up. They find it onto Pango, catching onto both of them. Can they kill him off in time? The Stampede runaway.
Oh, man.
Doom only hit onto one, and they won't get the deny. Buys back immediately afterwards. Sand King already dead. Now the turn for Ev. Already able to chase. They swap back in Carl, who's going to get pummeled and beaten to death. Raven there as well. Supernova up on the high ground. This one will go off. But the stun not going to land. And now Raven chasing. Gets the silence. The cookie forward. And Zephyr left alone to fall. As the second lane of Rax is going to drop. And I believe we are getting close to those 2 magical letters here. As Fnatic set their sights onto the tier 4s. Level 20, multi-shot damage is off the chain. And this game is feeling mighty close to over.
What the just happened?
I don't see any signs of them giving up at this point.
Not at all.
Middle tower
Oh
is
god, so someone right there gets for Deso. Abed, last ditch effort here. Doesn't have BK for another 10 seconds. BKB almost up and available. Raven turning now, trying to kill him off, and poor old Cuckoo and Abed both going to die. GG is the call. Fnatic, easy 2-0 for them. It felt like GeekFam, unfortunately for them, are going to be out of this tournament.
I will say it hurts